Coming up in this episode of TPW Weekly, I'm on location at PortAventura World in Spain. It's absolutely beautiful weather and I've just been on some water rides. I'm going to be talking all about the park for 2018, what new additions we've got for this year, along with a bit of an update on the entertainment and general operations here at PortAventura. I'll have a very special merch paradise. We'll have a little look at some of the new merchandise available for this season and much more, including an on-location interact with me. I'm Sean Sandbrook, this is PortAventura, and that means it's time to cue those titles. It's Wednesday, the 18th of April 2018, and welcome to this week's On Location episode. Hope you're all having a great week so far, and of course here I am at PortAventura in Spain. Now this is one of my favourite theme parks, and it has been ever since I first came as a child. It's home to a fantastic variety of rides, and over the years it certainly has grown. Now PortAventura opened back in 1995 with just a handful of major attractions. One of those was Dragon Khan, a B&M sit-down roller coaster designed by John Wardley. A fantastic ride, and one that's certainly still one of the favourites here at the park. After that, many new additions were put in. 1997, Stampeder, a Custom Coasters International dueling wooden roller coaster, where both a blue and red track battle it out on a fantastic layout, along with Tomahawk, a junior wooden roller coaster just next to it as well. As the years went on, more rides were added. 2007 saw the installation of Furious Baco. Just before that, in 2005, the park's Intamin drop tower was installed. And then most recently, the biggest investment in the park, of course, Shambhala, a brilliant B&M hypercoaster that was my #1 roller coaster all the way from 2012 through to 2017, until me and Alex actually went over to Sweden and rode on Wildfire. Now I'm here with Alex on this trip as well, and make sure you watch the vlogs when they go online on the channel. Me and Alex are having a great time. It's only day 1 of the trip so far today. It'll be day 2 for us when you're watching this on Wednesday evening. But yeah, we're having a great time out here so far, and of course there's been a lot of changes across the park for 2018. Now Ferrari Land was open last year. That opened in April 2017, and Ferrari Land has had a bit of a rocky year in terms of gate figures. It's not had a lot of people coming to visit it. In fact, it used to be selling, well, they used to sell a separate entrance ticket for it, but now they're doing it as an add-on for as cheap as just €5. And now I've not been in there today, but the brand new area seems to be coming on really well, and that actually opens this Friday. We're only in the park on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, but hopefully we might get a soft opening of the area. Now there's a few different flat rides in there for kids, which looks really good. You've got like a tower, like a little drop tower and things, a couple of small flat rides. It's like a spinning planes ride, so there's quite a bit of stuff in there. Like I say, we've not had a chance to go in there yet today. We're going in there tomorrow, as in Wednesday when you're watching this. But make sure you look at our social media pages on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook to see our first reactions to all them new rides in there and just how they look. Don't think we're going to get to experience any of them, but they are all junior attractions. There is one new roller coaster that's gone in there as well. I'm not too sure if that's going to be opening on Friday, because I've got a friend that actually works over here at the park, has shown me a construction image, and it looks like there's still quite a lot of work left to do on that one, so I'm not too sure if that will be ready for Friday, but we'll certainly have a look at the construction and see all of that in our day 2 vlog here from PortAventura. It will be online at some point later in the week, maybe early next week, so make sure you check it out when it goes online. Now, obviously PortAventura is one of them parks that's got some fantastic rides, but it's also got operations that have been a little bit iffy for quite a while. Now, in terms of how many trains, rides are running and that sort of thing, Shambhala's actually been running 2 trains, which is great. Same with Dragon Khan, that's been running 2 trains, which is fantastic. Normally them ones on off-peak days will only run 1 train, so it's good to see that they are both running 2 trains. Stampeder, obviously that's a twin-track coaster, that's running 4 trains, 2 on both the red and the blue side, which is great to see. Furious Baco running 2 trains as usual. That's quite rare, to be honest, if it's not on 2 trains, mainly because of the design. It's an Intamin wing rider, and it's actually the only one of those in the world. And if you've been on Furious Baco, you probably know why. But yeah, in terms of general operations, I've been really impressed. Hurricane Condor's had a bit of downtime today. We've not had a chance to ride it on the first day of the trip. but we've been quite lucky in terms of everything else here today. We've done the water rides, Tatuki Splash, Silver River Flume, the Grand Canyon Rapids, all of those looking great, and the parks actually looks really fresh at the moment. They've gone round and done a lot of painting up and things, and like I say, I'm really impressed with it so far today, this trip. The past few years, I feel like the park, since it's had the new owners, has been declining a little bit in terms of the quality of operations and some of the theming in parts as well. And yeah, it's looking really good at the moment, so I am impressed with what we're seeing at PortAventura. No other changes in the main park really. All of it's coming over to Ferrari Land. But yeah, I look forward to seeing that, and like I say, I'll put that in the vlog. We're having a great time here so far. Lots of changes in terms of cosmetic things, painting up around the park. They've planted quite a lot of trees and things as well. And yeah, it's all looking good. Obviously, PortAventura has some fantastic entertainment, and you may have just heard a second ago the announcement for the parade, which will be happening here at PortAventura. Lots of entertainment around the park. We watched Dance Revolution 2, which is a really good show actually, all acrobats, dance music, a really good lighting package. And if you're into your lighting, like I know a lot of you are, they actually used lasers in there for the first time this year, which looked really good. So yeah, make sure you watch the vlog where we've got footage of that show. The good thing about here at PortAventura, you can film on all of the shows, which is really good. A lot of these theme parks don't allow you to go in and watch the shows and film them, which is great here. You know, you can take your camera in there, as long as you're not flashing, you know, you can take as much video footage as you want on the show. But yeah, in terms of everything else, it's great. Shambhala running really well. Good to see that running, like I say, on 2 trains. It's only had a 10 to 15 minute queue for all the day today, which has been really good. So we've had quite a few rides on Shambhala. It's been good to get on that. I've enjoyed it. Lots of people there enjoying Shambhala, and lots of the other rides in the sunshine. It's 22 degrees at the moment, but it's a good job we've not come out here just for the sunshine, because I know you guys back home, if you're watching in the UK, are going to be getting some nice weather over the next few days as well. We're going to be back over the weekend, and I'll be at Blackpool Pleasure Beach on Saturday, having a look at Icon, and then back at Alton Towers on Sunday for a look around Wickerman, and of course the rest of the park as well. So that's all for your general update from PortAventura. Of course, there'll be more in the vlogs. Like I say, 2 vlogs to come. Well, a travel vlog and then 2 vlogs from the park. So make sure you check them out. This was a last-minute trip. Me and Alex didn't pay much for this trip at all. Flights were $12.99. The hotels cost £97 for both of us for 4 nights. And the park tickets, a little tip for you, book them via attraction tickets direct. And also, you get a free day on your Blackpool Pleasure Beach pass, which is also worth pointing out. Anyway, we're going to have a little walk then now over into the gift shop, and let's have a look at some of the new merchandise at PortAventura for the 2018 season. So here we go then, it's time for On Location Merch Paradise here in Records to PortAventura, which is the main gift shop located just off the Mediterranean Lagoon. Let's have a look at what items we've got here at the shop. Brand new for 2018, this one, a new Shambhala mug. Look at that one, that's quite nice just there. Obviously you've got Woody and Winnie on the front just there, riding on the front row of Shambhala. And I like the details on there as well actually. They've got the clamshells on there. Look a little bit loose, but they have got them on. Even got like the wheels and the bolts and stuff underneath, and the train design. You got the logo up there in the clouds. That's quite nice. Not too sure on the design of the back of it just there, but not too badly priced. £10.95 for that. €10.95. With your current exchange rate, what's that? Maybe £8.50, £9. Obviously, it's a bit of a rubbish exchange rate at the moment. A few different mugs here, what I quite like. This one here has been here for quite a few years, but I'll show it you anyway. You might have seen it in the background back at the World of Theme Parks. There you go. There's your Dragon Car mug. And you can see, again on the back there, Woody and Winnie. And these are priced, same price, £10.95 for those. Let's move a little bit further that way. This way, let's go. So next is standard merchandise route for PortAventura World. T-shirts just there, quite nice. I like how it's now starting to put on parks and resorts as well, because obviously you've got the 3 parks technically, which is of course PortAventura Park, Ferrari Land, and then the Costa Caribe Water Park as well. So and then you've got all the different resort hotels, PortAventura Hotel, Gold River, loads of different merchandise available. And you got these mugs here. I don't think I saw these last time. They might have been here last year. Don't quote me on it, guys. But I will probably purchase this time. I really like it. How many times do you want to put PortAventura World on a mug? There you go, 215. I'm only joking. But yeah, these £9.95, so it's €1 cheaper to have this one than it is one of your Ride branded mugs just over there. So follow me around this way. Of course, you've got lots of male and female clothing, and it's all very, you know, you've got a lot of stuff with the characters on here, which I'm not too keen on. I'd rather have more stuff that's not character based. But follow me around this way, so have a little look at what else we've got. If you like the music as well, you can even buy the CD. It's €10 for the CD. This is some of the nice of what you've got down here. I like this shirt. Again, it's kind of spoiled for me, the fact it's got Sesame Street characters on. You've got a really nice shot there of Dragon Khan's large loop. And then of course, Shambhala going down, Dragon Khan's drop, the airtime hill, and just round towards the entrance of Angor. And yeah, it's just kind of spoiled in my opinion with having the Sesame Street characters on. But still, yeah, it's still quite a nice shirt, if you don't mind having the characters on. And yeah, lots of different stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to show you everything, but they're just some of my favourite items that are available really. There's quite a bit of stuff for Dragon Khan as well if you come down this way and have a little look. It's a good purchase. There we go, something nice up here. I survived Shambhala. See, that's a really nice mug. Probably the best mug there is going for Shambhala actually. And I like how you've got PortAventura on the handle there. Priced $9.95 for that one. Of course, you've got your I Survived Shambhala t-shirt. I have got that back in my wardrobe at home. And this was a new shirt that I bought last year. I've worn this in quite a few of the videos, you might remember those. But yeah, these are really nice. It is a clothing. Just have a look how much it is, if I can find a price on it. Let's find the sticker in the back. Oh, there you go, that's how much that is. It's free. So yeah, I'll just take the hanger off and take that out of the shop. On a serious note, merchandise is not too badly priced. About €10 on average for a mug. Not too bad really. T-shirts, from what I remember, they're about €20 to €25, so not too bad really, depending on what you want. That is all then for a bit of merch paradise here in Records de PortAventura, on location PortAventura World in Spain. It is now time to interact with me. Fantastic merchandise there over in Records de PortAventura. Now I made my way down to the beach here in Salou. Now I've always talked about PortAventura in these episodes, but I've never really spoke a little bit about where it is. It's located in Salou, Spain, and it doesn't mean you have to actually stay on site. You can actually get some really good hotel deals down here in Salou. You've got the beach, and the closest part of the beach is actually only about a 15-20 minute walk away from PortAventura itself. However, if you do want a bit of a cheaper stay, instead of actually staying on site at their hotels, why not book to stay in Salou? Booking.com, there's some really nice accommodation. Whether you want something really cheap like a hostel, through to a 4 or 5 star hotel, there's lots of different options. So yes, it's beautiful down here, the sun is setting, and here we go, it's time for the final segment of this week's episode. Let's look at the photos that have been sent in. Firstly then, we've got Ben just there with a Tower of Terror on-ride photo. So thank you very much for sending that one in. Next up we've got Hugo, Hugh and Will and James at Alton Towers just there. So thank you very much for sending that one to us. We've got Wheelie Eagle outside Galactica there at Alton Towers. So thank you very much for sending in that one to us. Moving on then, we've got Amelia and family there on the Gruffalo. So thanks for sending in that one. Moving on, we've got Molly and Olivia, who also had a photo there at Alton Towers. There it is, and thank you very much for sending in your photo to us. Next up, we've got Harry and Ellie on Wickerman, the brand new wooden roller coaster manufactured by GCI back home at Alton Towers. So thank you very much for sending in that one. Then we've got Rogan, who's doing a really nice Wickerman drawing there, so thanks for sharing that one. Next up, we've got Zach with a Stealth on-ride photo. So thank you very much for sharing that one from Stealth. Moving on, more Wickerman. This one next is from Will with another on-ride photo. There it is, and thank you for sending in that one to us. And then next up, we've got Cameron with a Pirate Falls on-ride photo. So thank you very much for sharing that one there, Cameron. Moving on then, we've got McPizza Person 02 who had a photo who sent in with Harry. So thank you very much for sending in that one. We then got Amber, who's had a photo with Jessie at Disneyland Paris. It's always good to go there and see all the different characters at the parks, so thank you very much for sending in your photo. Next up, we've got Jenny with a Tidal Wave on-ride photo. She loves Tidal. I've not yet been on it this year, but next time I go to Thorpe Park, I'll definitely give it a go. Moving on, we've got Charlie with a Velocity on-ride photo from Flamingo Land, so thank you very much for sending in that one. Next up, we've got Abigail outside Wickerman at Alton Towers. Good to see Wickerman nice and popular this week. Moving on, we've got Gemma with a Missile on-ride photo. There we go, thanks for sharing that one. Really fits with the feel of the channel at the moment as well, so thanks for sharing it. Next up, we've got Steve on the Ultimate in the rain. There you go. We had a fantastic time, but we got absolutely soaked, and you'll see it in the vlog from Lightwater Valley when it goes online at some point later on in the week. Next up, we've got Sarah with a Wickerman on-ride photo. Wickerman's so popular this week. Thank you very much for sending that one in to us. And then next up, we've got Bryony, who's had a photo there with me as well. Great to meet you, and thank you very much for sending that one in there, Bryony. Next up then, we've got Tommy just here with a fantastic merchandise collection, so thank you very much for sharing that one with us. We've then got Jamie, who's got a selection of Intamin merchandise. Sometimes if you do contact these manufacturers, they will give you a bit of merch, so it's definitely worth doing. Moving on, we've got Dylan, who's got a wheel there off Hang Time, so thanks for sharing that one. We've got Caitlin, who's got a merchandise collection there as well, so thank you very much to Caitlin for sending that one in. And the final photo is from Joseph, who's got there a Wickerman resin, so thank you very much for sharing that one. It's time now for the birthdays this week, lots to get through, so a big happy birthday from me and everyone at Theme Park Worldwide to the following people. We've got Lucy, Abby, Lois, Adam and Jamie, Liam, Suzanne, James and also Abigail. A big happy birthday to all of you and thank you very much for watching Theme Park Worldwide. So there we go, we've come to the end of this week's On Location episode here from PortAventura in Spain. It's been fantastic and I hope you've enjoyed watching and also seeing a bit of an update on the park for this year. It's one of them parks that a lot of people visit from the UK. You come over here on your summer holidays, you have a fantastic time getting on the likes of Furious Baco, Shambhala, all the other great rides here at the park, and it certainly is great to see that operations are really good for 2018. Hope you have a fantastic visit if you come here this year, and of course if you're not visiting, or even if you are, make sure you check out our vlogs from the park. We filmed 2 vlogs here from PortAventura and Ferrari Land as well, along with a travel vlog. Me and Alex are having a great time here at the moment. It's only actually our first day here at the park, but it's certainly really good and we're enjoying it so far. So make sure you check out our vlogs, plenty of on and off ride footage and also lots of laughs as we go around PortAventura. It's Alex's first time here since he was a kid, so he's really having a good time and enjoying the parks. Thank you very much for watching another episode here on Theme Park Worldwide. I'm Sean Sandbrook and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later guys.